16 years ago, I walked into a temple in Chennai led by a Harvard professor. Professor Francis Clooney had come to Chennai for a talk. I was so impressed that when he invited me to join him for an evening walk, I jumped at the chance. I tried to impress him. I kept throwing names like Kant, Nietzsche, Descartes, Sartre. He listened patiently, nodding. Then quietly he said, "You should try philosophizing your own world. These Western thinkers are brilliant, but they are still foreign to your context." I didn't fully understand what he meant. He then asked me if I had visited the temple nearby. I said no. He took me there. And inside the temple, this Harvard professor, a Jesuit priest from America, read the Tamil inscriptions on the wall. He explained every symbol, every sculpture with knowledge and genuine involvement. The temple priest watched for a while. Then he walked up to me and asked, "Who is explaining to whom?" I said, "He is. Professor Clooney is explaining the temple to me." The priest smiled and said, "Every foreigner who comes here brings an Indian guide. You're the first Indian to bring a foreign guide." I smiled. I didn't know how to respond. 16 years later, Professor Francis Clooney, head of the Divinity School at Harvard University, wrote the foreword to my debut anthology, a book about my world, the world he once told me was worth philosophizing. In many ways, this book is my answer to what he said on that beach 16 years later. Finally finding the courage to philosophize my own world, I am extremely grateful that a scholar of his stature took interest in my stories and read each one with care and introduced them to the world with such warmth and generosity. Professor Clooney, this book would not exist without that evening walk. Thank you.